Greetings, America. You are all so busy fighting amongst each others that you don't see the bigger picture. At the moment, you have the left claiming that the right are a bunch of racists and xenophobes, and that the world is going to end because Trump is going to nuke everybody. And then on the right, compared to the left, you have them claiming that Hillary was crooked, that, she's been under investigation for FBI, that she has links to a pedophile island, etc., etc., etc. You don't realize that the problem isn't who people voted for. The problem is that you had two candidates that were terrible people. Both of them are just as bad as each other. You had Trump, who was, if not already, is probably verging on the point of being a racist, who wants to publicly shame and punish women for having abortions, who wants to go through and put pro-life movements into the government positions of power so that you can tell people what they can and can't do. And he's a Republican, which is probably not the ideal situation either. And then on Hillary's side, you have a person who was investigation now twice by the FBI, one for her email server and one now for the Clinton Foundation. She literally funded ISIS, or started ISIS. Her Benghazi incident that she caused or was associated with. She has links to an island or a pedophile island. Bill Clinton has had more mistresses than Bill Cosby. And you're all too busy fighting with each other to sit there and think that maybe the choices wasn't so clear. So this is my message to you all. Wake the fuck up. Stop trying to fight amongst each other and maybe have a look at everybody, all the candidates that were actually there. Have a look at Trump, have a look at Hillary, and realize that you literally had a choice between syphilis and gonorrhea. Either way, you're going to get screwed. Either way, you're going to die painful. And either way, it is going to fucking hurt you. Now, obviously we have 4 years until the next election. And I am hoping by that stage that we have at least a decent person running for this whole two-party system that the world seems to want to incorporate. Which I have a problem with, but we'll get to that in another video. Guys, you have 4 years to find a decent politician, there must be one out there somewhere, who isn't going to use their Clinton Foundation to fund her own daughter's wedding. Or to find a candidate who isn't going to say things like, grab a woman by the pussy. The problem isn't who people voted for. The problem is who you had to choose to vote for. That is the problem that you all should be looking at right now. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. Realize that, shit, the choice is worse. Either way, we're pretty fucked up. And actually join together in fighting the government on these options. Turn around and say, we want a third option. We want Jill Stein, or we want Bernie Sanders. Someone else who can go through and who will actually give America a decent attempt or a decent effort. Now, all that said, I'm hoping that Trump will be better than everybody is making him out to be. I don't think he is going to start World War III. I think, in fact, actually, if Hillary got in power, she was more likely to start World War III by incorporating her no-fly zone over Syria. That is what I think is going to cause World War III, not Trump. So, Let's just see what happens, guys. Everybody calm the farm. And I'm not just talking to the small people on YouTube or Twitter, the average Joe Blow. I'm also talking about the celebrities and the YouTubers who make a career out of fire starting. For example, people like Lacey Green, who write shit like this on her Twitter account. We are now under total Republican rule, textbook fascism. Fuck you, white America. Fuck you, you racist, misogynist piece of shit. Good night. That is something that fear and that anger that we should be all fighting against. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and comment bomb Lucy Green. However, I do have a problem when you do get YouTubers, for example, people like her, who do seem to think that their opinion is that of worth of gold. I am sorry, but at the end of the day, Lucy, when you die, you will still be a pile of a decomposing corpse. You are not going to be some savior that is going to resurrect from the grave, so please get the fuck over yourself. Now, everybody else, like I said, calm the farm. How about we all stop with the fear-mongering and the name-calling and everything else under the sun, and just sit back and see what happens. To be honest, I am more concerned about things like, for example, where you got President Obama, who is now supposedly trying to force this TPIP through because he's out of office in 3 months and he wants it through before he leaves. This Trans-Pacific Partners is a catastrophe. And at the end of the day, I am more worried about the damage that someone like President Obama can do in the next 3 months than what someone like, for example, Trump can do over the next 4 years. And that's basically where I want to leave this video, guys, is the fact that please, let's all calm down. Let's not hate each other because of who we may have voted for or who we may not have voted for. And let's be more focused on watching what the government do rather than watching each other. At the end of the day, the more we focus on each other, the more they can get away with doing. Now, apart from that, guys, enjoy yourselves, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.